The Company of Heaven has confirmed that monumental shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness have taken place within the masses of humanity in 2024. These events were accomplished by the unified efforts of lightworkers around the world, working in collaboration with the legions of light in the heavenly realms. This has paved the way for a vitally important purging process that is designed to help calm the tumultuous events surfacing within the elemental kingdom at this time. The beings of light in the realms of illumined truth never give us information that may cause concern or fear just for the sake of exposing possible events. The only time they ever reveal information for us that may seem challenging or even ominous is if we have the awareness and the ability to rise above it and to actually help minimize the adverse effects of the situation. This is one of those times. With the monumental shifts that have taken place so far in 2024, the way has been paved for a greatly accelerated purging of the obsolete paradigms surfacing from the old earth that are based in separation and duality. The beings of light said this critical purging involves the next level of the dismantling and the dissolving of myriad social structures that have manipulated, controlled, and suppressed Mother Earth, the elemental kingdom, and the masses of humanity for eons of time. All of these negative patterns and structures have been held in place through the fear-based consciousness of humanity. This distorted level of consciousness manifests through the behavior patterns of greed, corruption, the abuse of power, hatred, ignorance, and the willingness to respond with violence, all of which are void of love. The fact that these grossly mutated structures, which have caused so much pain and suffering for humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth, are now being dismantled at an accelerated pace is actually wonderful news. This is an essential facet of Earth's ascension process. There is no place for these obsolete paradigms on the fifth-dimensional crystalline solar new Earth. They must be dismantled, and the oppressive energy that has sustained them must be transmuted into light in order for the heart-based patterns for the fifth-dimensional new Earth to manifest tangibly in our earthly experiences. The only reason this process seems so scary for people is because these grossly mutated social structures have manipulated and suppressed humanity for eons of time. In the vast majority of cases, they are all we have ever known. Even though they are painful and in no way enhancing the quality of our lives, they are familiar. For many people, the fear of the unknown and what might replace these obsolete paradigms seems more terrifying than the oppressive structures themselves. Consequently, many people are fighting tooth and nail to go back to the way things were and to maintain the status quo. The beings of light said this is a futile effort. We are moving forward in the light, and there is no turning back. The only question is, are we going to do this the hard way or the easy way? The choice is up to us. The fear that is manifesting around the world at this time is being exacerbated by misinformation and deliberate deception from those who are determined to cling to power at all costs. These misguided sisters and brothers are only succeeding with their nefarious efforts because the majority of people have not yet awakened enough to perceive the wondrous patterns of perfection for the fifth dimensional crystalline solar new earth that will soon replace the obsolete third dimensional paradigms. This is why you and I and the rest of awakening humanity are being called to redouble our light work during this critical time. Our light is needed in order to assist with this vital phase of Mother Earth's unfolding divine plan. We are powerful beyond our knowing, and when we focus our attention and our divine intentions on the light and on co-creating the patterns of perfection for the fifth dimensional new earth, miracles happen. The most powerful thing lightworkers can do to assist with the purging process we are being called to co-create during the next 40 days is to work with the elemental kingdom as we blaze the new fifth dimensional violet flame of cosmic forgiveness in, through, and around all of the surfacing human miscreations. During the 40-day period from November 11th, 11/11, through the solstice on December 21st, 2024, we will experience several powerful influxes of the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness from both celestial and global events. These events will provide the opportunity for lightworkers around the world to work with the elemental kingdom for this unparalleled purging process. The company of heaven will guide us step by step through these influxes of light. So pay attention to every opportunity that is magnetized into your sphere of awareness. At this time, the beings of light want to remind us that we have all been preparing for this cosmic moment for myriad lifetimes. We have everything we need to succeed in accomplishing our own unique facet of this divine plan, pulsating within the divinity of our heart flame. All we have to do is go within and ask our I Am Presence to guide us through this process. Then, in a state of listening grace, our I Am Presence will respond through our intuitive inner knowing. The first step of this 40-day process begins with the influx of light that occurs every year on November 11th, 1111. 11 is the master number that reflects the transfiguration from the physical into the divine. Every man, woman, and child embodied on earth has the sacred geometry of 11 and 1111 and 111111 encoded within the divine potential of our RNA and DNA structures. These codes are activated by our I Am presence as we move through various phases of our ascension process. Today, on November 11th, 2024, our I Am presence is activating these genetic codes in new and profound ways. This is allowing us to participate with the elemental kingdom in more powerful ways than ever before. If you have the heart call to participate in this opportunity, please join with the mighty Elohim and the directors of the elements now. And we begin. I am preparing for a 40-day purging process. The first Earth Summit took place in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in June of 1992. Since that time, the elemental kingdom and awakening humanity have been working together to heal the schism between them that was miscreated after our fall from grace. Awakening humanity is at long last reclaiming our responsibility as stewards of the earth. No longer do we think of Mother Earth and the rest of the elemental kingdom as inanimate objects that we can use and abuse at will. Today, as we begin our 40-day purging process, we will co-create a nurturing activity of light involving humanity and the elemental kingdom. As I begin this activity of light, I send my love and infinite gratitude to the entire elemental kingdom for the service they have rendered to the sons and daughters of God since our inception. I now decree I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of every person on earth. With one unified heart flame, I invoke our Father, Mother, God, the entire company of heaven, the mighty Elohim, the directors of the elements, the elemental beings, and the fifth dimensional violet flame of cosmic forgiveness. Beloved ones, during this 40-day purging process, I ask that you intensify the fifth dimensional violet flame of cosmic forgiveness with every breath I take. Utilize this sacred fire to transmute back into light every single thing humanity has ever done to harm Mother Earth and the elemental kingdom in any way. Purify and transmute back into light the earth, air, fire, water, and ether elements, and restore them to their original, pristine beauty. I now invoke the directors of the elements and the divinely intelligent elemental beings who are serving the earth to come forth now. Thor and Ares, the directors of the air element, and the sylphs of the air, now take their strategic positions at the cardinal point to the north during this 40-day purging process. Neptune and Lunara, the directors of the water element, and the undines of the water, now take their strategic positions at the cardinal point to the east. Virgo and Polar, the directors of the earth element and the nature spirits of the earth, now take their positions at the cardinal point to the south. Helios and Vesta, the directors of the fire element and the salamanders of the fire, now take their strategic positions at the cardinal point to the west. Amaryllis and Aeolus, the directors of the ether element, and the Devas and Devarajas of the ethers, now take their strategic positions within the sun of even pressure in the heart of Mother Earth. The directors of the elements are daily recalibrating humanity's elemental vortices to receive the highest frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light that cosmic law will allow during this 40-day purging process. My ether vortex is pulsating above my head, and I affirm, I am that I am. My air vortex is pulsating in the location of my throat chakra, and I affirm, I am the breath of the Holy Spirit. My fire vortex is pulsating in the location of my sternum in the center of my chest, and I affirm, I am the sacred fire breath of the Almighty. My water vortex is pulsating in the location of my root chakra at the base of my spine, and I affirm, I am the harmony of my true being. My earth vortex is pulsating between my feet, and I affirm, I am the master of my physical reality. The 5 elemental vortices within me are now being recalibrated to the highest possible frequency that cosmic law will allow by my I Am presence and the directors of the elements. This is creating a tremendous pathway of light through my 4 earthly bodies, from head to toe. This dynamic force is quickening the transfiguration of my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies, as well as the evolution of my consciousness as a beloved child of God. Now, the elemental kingdom from the system of our grand central sun is escorting the mighty Elohim, the directors of the elements, and all of the beings associated with the elemental kingdom on Mother Earth into higher frequencies of healing than we have previously been able to safely receive at a cellular level. This new frequency of God's healing light is transmuting the residue of the atrocities that have been inflicted on humanity's earthly bodies since our fall from grace. Now, our Mother God, who is the overlighting presence for the elemental kingdom, is sending forth a clarion call, invoking our indigenous ancestors from all time frames and dimensions. These precious ones have accepted the responsibility of serving as stewards of the earth for eons of time. They have nurtured, revered, and honored the elemental kingdom during the tragic time when humanity was falling into the abyss of separation and duality. Their assistance began when the masses of humanity lost conscious awareness of the divine intelligence existing within the elemental kingdom. What our Mother God is asking our indigenous ancestors to do today is to enter the wounds and the vulnerable places in the body of Mother Earth. They will remain there during this 40-day process, and they will heal these wounds and transmute the negativity that created them in the first place with the 5th dimensional violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness. Now, in response to our Mother God's clarion call, these stewards of the earth descend into the cracks and the faults, the fissures, and all of the wounds that have been inflicted on the body of Mother Earth by humanity through nuclear testing, fracking, mining, pollution, and other atrocities that we have burdened beloved Mother Earth's body with since our fall from grace. Now, all is in readiness. Additional legions of light from throughout the cosmos are aware of the unique purging process that humanity will co-create within the elemental kingdom during the next 40 days. These selfless messengers of God are coming from throughout the cosmos to answer humanity's heart calls for assistance. They are traversing the earth, north, south, east, and west. These beings of light have volunteered to remain in the atmosphere of Earth and to amplify humanity's heartfelt invocations for the fifth dimensional violet flame of cosmic forgiveness. They will be here throughout our 40-day purging process. All we have to do is ask them for their divine intervention. In infinite gratitude for this opportunity to serve as an instrument of God during this 40-day purging process, I gently return my consciousness to the room. As I breathe in deeply, I become aware of my earthly bodies, noting the joy being expressed by my silent watcher, my I Am Presence, my body elemental, and my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional body. I am, at long last, coming home. And so it is, beloved, I am that I